Oh, hey buddy, how you doing? Can you hear me? Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I've been tired, man. I've been so fucking tired. Working my life away just to be broke. Fucking got, yeah, I got fucking paid Friday and I'm already in the fucking hole, man. I gotta find a new job or another job. Ain't cutting it. And it's not like I make bad money. I don't. These times are fucking tarded. I bought seven. I was gonna say I bought like 7 things at the grocery store. Spent almost $200. Right? I bought some drinks and no, all I bought was drinks, meat. I bought some meat to like we buy ground burger, in like the big bulk, and then we actually split it up ourselves at home. That's all I did. I bought some meat, some drinks, stuff for my, work week lunch, blah blah blah, and I just couldn't believe it. Like, holy fuck. Yeah, I've seen you was playing World of Tanks. How's that doing?
Your insurance claim has been sent.
You didn't have that done yet? Oh man. Oh, that's right. You did have multiple accounts, huh? Oh.
Thank you.
I forget who it was. There was somebody in our group. He made an account for each fucking line. Yeah, he did. He just made an account and he only had like Russians on one, Americans on the other. I gotta log back in there. I tried to log in and just keep myself relevant with all the tanks, but like, and then I get the new tanks and they're like meh. Like filler lines or something. The game's just not like it used to be. Damn. I should have. I was gonna say I should have updated that and just checked it out. I haven't been in there since Christmas.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Did you try not gold rounds? Oh.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
I don't know if they ever did it, but I was hoping they did. There's that one game mode where you run around and you can like collect parts for your tank and build it, make it like an abortion. That it's a seasonal event. I can't remember what it's called, but it happens once a year. Anyhow, in that game mode, they were testing, like they were also using us as guinea pigs. As part of those mechanics are in that new Project CW game that they have. But one of the things I liked was that they made the gold rounds, they left the gold rounds stay the same, like they would penetrate anything, but they lowered the damage like significantly. So like you could pen them everywhere, but you're only doing like 75, 80, maybe 100 damage. But if you actually used a standard round and aimed, you would get like the damage of a gold round. You know what I mean? Like you could get like a 600, 300, 400, you know, hit. But that was just with the standard round and actually placing your shots, which I thought was awesome. And I wanted them to bring that to the, you know, the actual real side of the game. And then there was talks that they were going to, but I don't know if they ever toned it down or not. They were supposed to make gold rounds just penetrate everything, but do less damage than a standard round if you aimed. I didn't, you know. I just got chased away by every time I turn around. They want me to, it's like, it's a Hemi commercial gone wrong. You come out of battle and they're like, oh, this is what you got. But if you would have bought our 15 add-ons, this is what you could have had. Well, the missions were cool. I liked that they were doing more missions. They were also, I don't know if they're still doing it, but they were right towards when I stopped playing. They were also doing shit. They just, these random nightly tournaments. They were only for like 1 to 6 people. Mostly it was single people doing like it was like competitions within the game. And you can earn gold and tanks and other things. I don't even know if they stopped doing that or not. It was basically, do you ever remember, what was that one? They had that app where you could sign up in the app and then you would do all you could be part of different teams and shit and do little 1v1s or 6v1s or whatever. I can't remember what that app was called. Player something. Well, it was the biggest pain of it is that you had to have another app outside of World of Tanks, and then you went and signed up for it and said you was available for these competitions, you know. And then when you did all that, it would link to your in-game, and it would pop up like a special battles at the bottom, like Clan Wars. It was really cool, but the participation for it was very, very slim. It was only like probably 70 people that actually played on it. So it kind of like died out. But then they tried to bring it back and do it just within the game. Not, you know, not with that other app. I still only play the T95. I mean, I've got, I guess, obviously I don't have that new Polish line, but I've got almost all of the other ones. I was up to like 26, 27 fucking tier 10s. I actually got... Good. Oh yeah, that's... I have my T90... It's funny. I did not... When that option first came into the game, I wasted... Well, I didn't waste them, but I had so much experience anyway. I decked out my T95 before I did any other tank. Which I like that. I did like that added extra modifications. I thought it was kind of cheap though. If you add them all up, all those modifications are almost more than the experience needed to even get the tank and unlock it. So you're basically like all the experience needed for a fully modified T95, then you take that same amount of experience is used to unlock all the damn modified modules. So you're almost... It was a way Wargaming was smart and figured that they could double up on people's experience spending per line. But I think it only goes down to tier 9, right? Can you can't do tier 8s or anything, can you?
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Do they? I couldn't remember when it stopped. I think I don't know if it goes down the whole way down to like tier 6 or not. Oh, that makes sense. That's the lowest tier for strongholds. Well, then in tier 1s, they even removed how many consumables you can have, I thought. They changed, I thought they changed that. I thought they changed that. Yeah, they don't let you deck out tier 1s no more. I guess they got tired of me seal clubbing. But it was weird, I would not... Like, I used XVM. So, I purposely would not shoot any player that didn't have stats. So like if a player showed up down there and they had stats, that means they had almost 1,000 or more battles. There's no reason they should have been in tier 1. So I would only hunt those people. And I mean, for only a tier 1, it actually became a more enjoyable. I was always fighting the stat patter guys and the ones that are trying to like, you know, work on their figures. So then it provided a more challenge and funner experience and it was an equal battlefield because we're in tier 1s. They don't have their, you know what I mean? They don't have their chieftain or their fucking whatever. It was fun. I haven't even been able to touch a fucking computer all goddamn week, man. I've just been...
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, and I got that promotion, which is more than... It's... to me, it's like a demotion. I mean, I got $1.50 more. Cool. But I got like 50 more responsibilities now. You know? Oh shit, I didn't want to go to my small area. I got a little helper. He's an alright kid. Yeah. He's alright. He gets a little sidetracked. Ooh, a butterfly. Ooh, a butterfly. Yeah. Yeah, no, but I'm in charge of keeping him on track. Like I said, I mean, he works. You can't talk to him. As soon as you say one thing to him, he wants to walk. He gravitates to you. Yeah, like, well, I mean, I don't mind talking, but you gotta talk and work. You can't just stop working, you know. Like he wants to show you respect, so he comes over to you and he makes eye contact with you and has a conversation, which is proper, you know, if we're not on a fucking work site. But since we're at the work site, you got to keep swinging the shovel, you know. And then the boss man's a little upset that we're not, me and this kid, quote unquote, are not going through as many yards of material as Bob and the other guy that before quit. But I also told him, I was like, listen, I don't know what I've been on some jobs with those other guys, and we put your materials in and do what the bare minimum. It's a big difference, because when you tell me to do something, if you tell me you want that ditch 12 inches deep the whole way fucking across, I'm making that ditch 12 inches deep. So you need to figure out what you want. You know, like I told her, like, we can maybe match their numbers if we match their lack of following, like the rule. It's not really rules, but the pipe that we put in is only 4 inches wide, right? 3.5, 4 inches wide. But the boss man wants like a foot hole, the pipe, and then at least 6 to 8 inches of gravel, you know, give it a nice cushion. Well, most of the time, you know, we would just go through, dig that hole, and put like the bare minimum gravel. So we're not actually, we weren't actually digging and doing it as deep as Boss Man wanted, but I was just doing what I'm told, you know, by other Boss Man. So like, but now that I'm Boss Man, I'm, you know, like, if he wants to come back and dig one of them up, he's gonna dig it up and find out that, you know, that shit's really 12 inches deep. As far as the other jobs, with the other crew, I've already been back to replace and fix 2 of those jobs because of customer complaints. So like, and that's what I told him. I was like, how many return jobs do you have of me and the new guy? Which is 0. They don't, like, there's nothing we did wrong, or at least anything the customer didn't like, you know. But like I said, we've already, me and the new kid had to go back and fix something. One of the jobs was my first job that I was on with Bob, and the other job was something that was done way before me. The fastest way I can get or be arrested. I gotta get the president to pardon me. They will not fucking hire me. I took that plea deal. I should have never did it. And it's 14 years ago, but it's still fucking... That shit's gonna haunt me the rest of my life, bro. I filled out all the shit. If anyone was to do it, it would be him. Yeah, well, I did it online and on, like, I sent one in a physical form, and I fucking filled out their new shit online. I just waiting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's ridiculous. Yeah, they're fucking, and it's only gonna get worse because like he's making. I mean, I don't really not approve of what they're doing by thinning out all the bullshit. Like they found out that the fucking government was, we had like 1 million subscriptions to fucking Adobe Digital that nobody uses. Yeah. Yeah, that's what, you know, one of the things I was reading the list of all the shit that they're, you know, finding and getting rid of, and it's kind of hard to tell what's real and what's not with all the memes and shit, but I do believe that was a true figure because like as a large corporation, I wouldn't think of it either. I'm just like, okay, every computer needs Adobe, you know, blah blah blah. So if I see some high ass number, I'm gonna be like, well, that's kind of, yeah, we've got like, you know, we're employing 2,200 people, whatever. I expect to have at least 2,200 licenses. Yeah, makes sense. But then when you think about it long term, does all 2,200 of them people need Adobe Digital? No, they don't. They don't even fucking need a computer. Yeah. Right? That's, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which is free. Yeah. Yeah, because it unlocks all the features, yeah. Oh, wow. Huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. which is forever.
Collision alert. Stop. Shields damaged. Shield is down.
Oh god damn it. Who the fuck was hitting me already? Well, that's shitty. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-uh. What a dick. Right. Yeah, well, I mean, that's everywhere, yeah. Yeah. Fuck, panhandlers make more money than working people, dude. We got a couple of them guys. They set up shop here and they go out and they beg for money and they fucking then they get into their fucking Mercedes or BM fucking W. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. We didn't even I didn't even get to go see my dad because I don't know what she is. I guess it would be my stepsister, my dad's wife's daughter. And she married a man who then later decided to be a lady, which I don't really give a fuck about, but she is uncomfortable around people because of her decisions, so she only likes to go to like secluded events. So like I guess like I was whatever, and I'm like, well, that's kind of fucked up. I want my kids to see you. I don't give a fuck about them, whatever the fuck they go by, but whatever. To make his fucking wife happy, I just stayed at home. It just sucks because like he's fucking got cancer and he ain't gonna be around long, and I'd like my kids to get to know him. Oh, I'm gonna get killed. Yeah. Guys are gonna keep coming. Oh my Flash. Can't heal. Oh yeah? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, fuck them. We take anyone and everyone. I gotta get a little dog out over here, but Yeah, sorry about that. I'm back. But yeah, no, in tanks, yeah, we're known as the shitter clan because we take anyone. We actually prefer you have a shitty win rate instead of a fake, bloated 82% win rate that you farmed in tier 3s. Oh, it was funny. Come. Yeah, ain't gonna happen anyway, yeah. Yeah, I just turned that chat off. Fucking, it's not even worth it.
That Caesar guy with harness that we're using? Yes. Best harness for purples, they're purposely hid because that is
Oh,
that's how you get them to stop pulling you every 30 pounds on
makes sense.
that, and then it's like weighted blankets, how they feel like a hug. The dog feels like it. But yeah, that was one of the things I was thinking about. Trying to get a weighted vest for them to see if that would work. But then I would have to definitely get two. Have to be much of it. That and then the muscle training. Says that actually is scary, and then probably will get bit if you don't muzzle an aggressive dog. But muzzling, dogs do not like their faces grabbed, and the muzzle, it actually puts them in reality. I watched this one pit bull was fucking. I mean, it was bad. Like it was bad. It was one of them ones where, you know, normal people.
I'm back again. She fucking doesn't want nothing to do with me until I put on a headset. Annoying as fuck. Oh. Well, they can be pretty accurate if you get the cruise and shit. Kirsten was deadly in her T92. Even the M55 it was, or M5535 or whatever, the tier 9. Yeah, the tier 9 is broken. Like it's like all of the good. You can still aim it and get decent damage. Yeah, you gotta you gotta have your cruise up, and you gotta learn that reticle, the way that it angles. If it angles a little bit, that means that, you know, it's gonna shoot long or short, depending on the way that the reticle is oblonged. Aslan has a couple. I was gonna say Aslan has a couple RD mods that make it nice too. They have different reticles.
Now arriving.
Oh, everybody went one way, huh? Nice. Are you still having massive blowouts, or is there games even close? Like,
Monitor your luggage at all times.
oh, nice.
Welcome.
Those are the good
to
ones.
ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim
From
has been
transforming
sent.
worlds to
Your
exploring the
insurance
stars,
claim has been sent.
our corp is proud to bring the universe closer
Your insurance
together.
claim has been
Our
sent.
corp,
Mm.
investing in tomorrow's future.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system,
Your
and on
insurance
our
claim
corp,
has been
all
sent.
UEE common laws are still in effect.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Hello, and welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater Area 18 metropolitan area. We hope you have safe travels wherever your final
Vehicle
destination
selected.
may be.
Stamp. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
Did you get mad at Star Citizen?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us.
Yeah, I don't. No, not that I know of. If you're getting interdicted, the graphics on your screens and everything will go kind of wavy, like you're having electronic interference. I think there was an issue actually with AMD and shaders. Okay. Out of the trash can? Oh. Where's the wife? Working? Leaving. Shit, that wouldn't even be enough time for Kirsten to get ready. She'd freak the fuck out. Living is exhausting, that's for sure. I wasted good money. I bought those strollers that folded into car seats. Dude, they were probably one of the most expensive things I ever bought for the kids, but I swear to God, dude, it was such a lifesaver. Oh, I actually got one given to me from a couple, and I liked it so much that I went and bought a brand new one. So then we had two of them, and it just worked out. By the time the one kid was too big for it, it fit the other kid, you know. And we kept them all the way up. Rebel even had one, and who did I give that to? I passed it down. I can't remember which one I gave that to. Somebody I knew that was having a baby. No, it wasn't even a family. They were just real life friends. I mean, maybe I would consider family, whatever, but it was just somebody, it was somebody's kid having a baby. And I'm like, well, here, give this to them. It was, you know, still in good shape. I was like, look, you just push this button and pull up the handle and the wheels pop out. And they were just blown away. I was like, then you just grab the handle and pull it all up in one motion. In the same motion where you lift it off the ground to swing it into the car, you can suck all the wheels in and be into the car while the kid's strapped into it the whole time. It was so fucking convenient. And we did the jogging strollers. Have you seen the jogging strollers where they got like little 20-inch bicycle tires? They're three-wheeled. The front wheel, now the front wheel spins. When I was buying them, they had the front wheel was solid, but it didn't really matter because you just leaned back and turned. But now the front wheel has a pivot, and we had the one with mag wheels, and you could put your baby could sit up in it or lay down in it, and then there was a whole undercarriage and plus a little roof that folded out. That oh yeah. There is a tether strap you're supposed to use, but I never did. We didn't really jog with it. We just used it as an alter. It was just really nice because it didn't have them little wheels that would break on the strollers. Now it's a little long and awkward in some places, but like it, for the inconvenience it caused, it made up for it in the fact that it'll go anywhere, in grocery stores, up over curbs, in the park, to the playground.
Shield system inactive. Quantum drive activated. Landing gear raised.
Yeah. Clips in the basin or whatever. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It's hard. That weight rating gets you. And that's unloaded.
Engines inactive.
Quantum fuel, 75%.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Engine, shield system inactive. Weapons deactivated.
Yeah, no, I get it, buddy. It was good talking to you. Been a busy week. I'll probably be on off and on all day. And thanks for following the channel. It helps.
Appreciate it. Yeah, you too. Good day at church.
Quantum drive deactivated. Engines active. Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated. Shield system active. Shield system inactive. Shield system active. Shield system inactive. Shield system active. Landing gear deployed. Warning, collision port. Warning, collision 4. Warning, collision nadir. Landing complete. Engines inactive. Engines active. Launch complete. Shield system inactive. Quantum drive activated. Landing gear raised. Quantum drive deactivated. Landing gear deployed. Warning, collision 4. Warning, collision starboard. Warning, collision 4. Warning, collision starboard. Warning, collision nadir. Landing complete. Warning, collision 4. Warning, collision nadir. Landing complete. Launch complete. Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated. Landing gear raised. Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated. Shield system active. Landing gear deployed. Warning, collision starboard. Warning, collision 4. Landing complete. quantum fuel, 100%. Engines inactive. Engines active. Launch complete. Warning, collision 4. Quantum drive deactivated. Landing gear deployed. Shield system active. Warning, collision nadir. Warning, collision 4. Landing complete. Engines inactive. Engines active. Launch complete. Shield system active. Warning, collision 4. Warning, collision port. Engines inactive.
Yeah, these fuckers blew up my ship above me, the stupid AI. I didn't even think they were attacking me. Let me put you back in the headset. You were super loud. I had everything on my speakers. Scared the hell out of me. You still hear me? Okay. No, did I fix it? Okay. Yeah, no, I got myself in a pit. I'm in Celine Station, Stanton. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know you was on. When I got on, there was nobody on. Was the first one on today. I don't know who the kid I joined was, but he was on a 48 popular server, so I just joined him. Yeah, be careful. There's stupid AI above me. One's in a what is that? A C2, and the other's a Starfarer. Yeah. Yeah, the fuel ship. Yeah. I can run away from it. I'm at... Which emergency shelter am I at? Yeah, I don't like them. I don't, yeah. Yeah, I didn't. We did that one join op with them, and they told us to join that, and I've never been like I joined. You know, give it a try. I couldn't take it, and like the way they do talk to people. Like I said, it was our first one that we were doing, and he didn't tell us to bring anything, so we came over in the Polaris all loaded up. And then he, like, first thing he did was he freaked out on Milk for having a Polaris at the CZ hangar. And it's like, well, we didn't know, you didn't ask for anything. So we just came with the best thing we had. Then he's like, you need to be here with all independent fighter ships and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, dude, you don't want me flying a fighter. I'll take out the whole fucking org, and it won't even be the right one. I was like, I'm better off in a cockpit shooting shit instead of flying and shooting, because I'll just wreck into teammates. But it was, yeah, I've never been back since. That one kid comes over here. What is it? Muni? Yeah, Munin or whatever. Yeah, I didn't care for it at all. I watched some time-lapse video. Some kid and his friends. It took them 25 days to finally get everything to get one of them. I've been just slowly. That's what I've been doing on the side, is trying to collect the Pico balls for some of them Wicklow favors. Plus, they're a rare item, so I'm trying to gather them up and see if I can sell them. Yeah, yeah, because they're only one per server reset or something like that. They're a ridiculous respawn rate. I'm by the Maggot Aid Facility Center, but I'm like running away from it, trying to get away from the AI. So that you don't have to fight them. This is one of the places that the Picos spawn. Somebody's definitely ahead of me. Or they already raided it. I don't know, like I need to figure out a robot or find a where I want to know when servers restart. Or like if there's like a global respawn data list somewhere. To find the times of that shit. I don't have to waste as much. I see. Did Dasadar start using the kill log, or was you using it in a platoon with him? Because I seen it was showing up. Yeah. Yeah, as far as I know, it's scraping a log file is what it's doing. I didn't all week, man. I worked so fucking long. I just came home, went straight to fucking bed. Sucked big hairy dick. And I'm fucking already broke, man. I got paid Friday and fucking negative today. I see you there. I would have killed myself, but I got grenade rounds on me and it drops your heavy ammo, which is bullshit. How far over? 'Cause I was gonna say, are they shooting you right? I think they're following me. Because they were right above the aid shelter. I just flew in real low and they let me land. They weren't even attacking me. I'm like, oh, maybe they're fucked up, you know? Or maybe I'm not hostile, whatever. So I just landed, ran in the shelter. I got right inside the shelter and then it said Origin disbanded. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I think they are shooting at me on the ground. I just seen bullets fly down. I'm still running. I think it's somebody's mission or something and they never killed it. Yeah, I was only in my 300i, so I didn't even try to fight him. When's this, I see they're putting PTU wave 2 out, with there usually, what, 3 waves? Oh shit, so then the patch is coming soon. Guess I should make sure tonight before I get off all my ships are stored. They like to do their shit on Tuesdays, huh? Yeah, middle of the week or something, huh? Dude, they're still shooting at you. Or somebody. I don't know who. Yeah. What? She wanted out.
No, she was sitting out, not barking, just lip quivering at the bottom of the step, crying.
Well, she should come next time when I tell her to come. What was you getting into, mining? That's alright, I'll just keep trucking this way till I get away from them. I'll pay somebody to come pick me up. Yeah. I was thinking that too, but I didn't know if they would stay. Yeah. Who knows? Well, we'll see what happens, how far along it takes me to get it to safety. Because I think they're following me from above, which is really fucked up. Oh, what movie are you watching? Oh, nice. Classic. Yeah, I heard they're trying to remake that. I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah. Alright, enjoy your morning.
Hey, Uni, what's up, buddy? Right now I'm stranded on Celion. I landed and AI blew up my ship. Little fuckers. I was Pico ball hunting. Yeah, what have you been up to? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I was over there. I got to kill a dude earlier. Then some murder hobo took me out. And like I expected that, but I'm like, dude, at least loot the fucking ship, man. He just left everything lay, and it had all the fucking MBDs and Andors and shit. And I'm like, I was like, you are a murder hobo. And he's like, he's like, no, I'm a pirate. And I'm like, no, pirates loot stuff. You're just killing people and leaving shit lay. Which is whatever. Yeah. It's like, it's your loss. That thing's full of military components and fucking grade A weapons. You're just too lazy to get out and grab them. I just backspaced and went back to station in Stanton, so I figured the patch will probably be coming next week. So I started pulling all my shit to Area 18, my home planet, you know. I didn't try, so I don't know yet. I just called them all home first. And then I called everything there and then just started going and knocking off all the places. I've been to Microtech, all the locations, no Pico balls there, and I just finished, well, I checked Celion and then got taken out, but I did both locations here. And they were empty. Why the fuck did my keyboard go black? Didn't get to play all fucking week, man. I've just been working. Been too hard to be this fucking broke. Yeah, if you're in Pyro, right up from Shepherd's Rest, if you're at Shepherd's Rest and you look over to the lake, on the other side of the lake should be the Connie Phoenix all decked out, sitting there unless somebody finally salvaged it. Yeah, that's the one I told the kid he was a stupid hobo. And then I just backspaced and went back to, I come back over to Stanton anyway, because I just didn't feel like going back to Checkmate, pulling another ship, going over there, and then coming back. I just took the easy way back. Oh, nice. How's you been doing? You getting better? Oh. My fucking got this nightmare of a job. It's nothing but stones, and then these people have a fucking river like literally coming out their block. The block wall is so deteriorated I can punch it and push. It's like mush. So then we had to like halt on the project, see what what the homeowner wanted to do, and then what they could afford to do. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's just a nightmare. Because now we gotta dig, like we already dug down 12 inches for the drain, but then we have to dig 10 holes along the thing, 3 feet deep to put beams in. We're gonna bury cement beams into the wall and then basically form a new wall to these beams so that their basement doesn't fall in. But actually not really. It looks like a really nice home. These people that have been here have been in it for 30 years. But it's still got terracotta piping in the floors. But it's a nice house. It's a shame is what it is. They just have an underground spring that runs somewhere through their backyard, which I think it's from the city, like it's following along the city's sewer line, along the gravel, and just made a washout into their yard, underground. So, but I gotta we were trying to dig in the holes, and then it's not like we have an auger. He didn't even have a post hole digger, and he's all pissed off that he's like, I need a 6-inch round hole 3 feet deep, and I'm like, yeah, that's great. Like, how do you want that done with a fucking shovel? You're gonna end up with like a fucking 22-inch hole, and still only get like 2.5 feet. So it took us all day Friday just to get 2 fucking holes to 3 feet. And he shows up at the end of the job site, or at the end of the day, and he's like, is this all you got done all day? What are you guys doing? And I'm like, I was so fucking pissed, dude. I was just like, you give me nothing to fucking work with. You know? Yeah, no shit. Especially since now this is like the 3rd one of these. A lot of people have been asking us to do this. So we keep doing more and more of these. And I mean, the other team would have just dug a hole 2 feet deep, threw it in and sealed it up and said it was done. But they're gonna see, in those situations, the people never seen the top of the beams because they were hidden in the roof, so they couldn't tell if it was all the same height or not. Not really. Like, this instance, the beams are only going 5 feet up the wall. So you're gonna see the top of every one of these fucking beams. Well, the beams are 8 feet long, they're going 3 feet in the ground, and the cement wall will be 5 feet high. We're gonna encase them all in a new wall. There's a lot of work, we might as well move into that guy's yard. Plus they're putting a French drain in on the outside, because they technically have to do that first, because you can't do any cement work in this fucking basement. Cement's not gonna dry in flooded, non-stop water running. It's clean water too, dude. I could probably drink it. It looks really good, at least. I told him he could always just dig out all this and put in a fucking basement koi pond.
always have fresh water. I would adapt it and make a live stream through the bottom of my basement and raise all my axolotls in it. It's really cold water, just like their natural environment is right in a certain area in Mexico where the mountains, like starting the snow caps are melting. They actually live in brackish water from the snow cap water to like the swampy little area of the pond where all that meets. Yeah, my daughter and all of us, like I said, we had a colony of them until COVID hit and my cooler went out. And then I fucking contaminated the whole tank with a fucking broken ice pack. Yeah, I had the one axolotl for 9 years, dude. He was huge. He could easily eat my thumb by accident. Like, he would suck on my thumb when trying to grab a worm. And I'd get him fit. I had a huge 75-gallon frag tank down low, and then I had two 75 gallons, or excuse me, 35-gallon on the sides with holes drilled in them, and they all pumped down into the one and back, you know, they fed it. And then in the little tanks I was raising like minnows and plants and stuff, and those guys were all in the big tank. And then it was a cool little setup. I probably had like fucking 7-8 grand tied in the stupid things. Yeah, oh yeah. I was killing it on Facebook for a while. $50 a pop. They have clutches of 300. You make the water and everything right. They're like frogs. They just have you know what I mean? There's just billions of them. That's why I had so many of the tanks I was using. You know, one was the nursery, one was their actual where they all did their thing, and the other one was for the plants that I'd have extra or that I was like splicing and making more of and shit like that. Because I would sell people everything too, mossballs and other shit when they would order a fucking axolotl. It's hard when they're little because they like to eat each other. Like, they have no problem eating one another. Yeah, they are. I mean, sometimes I would purposely let them, like, you know, I'd put 10 to an area and just let them do their thing. And then as long as I would get like 100 to 200, you know, 100, 150 out of a clutch, that was golden. And they're all healthy because they're just eating each other. Yeah. Yeah. They're cool. I like them, but I feel bad because like even the one I got here, I got to build it even a bigger cage because they like to climb. I wanted to take a whole fucking room and line the whole room in plexiglass, put a fucking waterproof floor in the fucking thing, basically, and then throw soil and just make the entire room the terrarium. But the wife is not keen on that. So then I've been trying to convince her to let me buy one of those little $900 greenhouses. Well, they were $900, they're probably like $9,000 now. And just take one of those and slightly modify it up a little bit and let it live inside that. The entire greenhouse. And she's okay with that one, just minus the throwing the money and when, you know, when you're gonna get the money to throw at it.
Because that's just for the greenhouse. You're still going to need lighting and all the things to keep it warm, and I want to automate the whole system, so that's even more expensive, you know. And a battery backup. Because like I used to take in, I was working at the ink and toner factory, and we put up this website called Bill's Exotic Sanctuary and Rescue, and people were just like giving me the pets that they no longer wanted, and we were in the process of filing paperwork and all this, trying to become like an exotic pet place, because like there's all kinds of places to take dogs and drop them off, but there was no place for someone to drop off a lizard or a snake or whatever, so they're just releasing it in the wild, and I wanted to be that in-between place. But that's when all that shit died. We went out of town and that whole wall died, and I felt so horrible. We went out of town for the weekend and the power went off and everything froze. Bunch of snakes, turtle, monitor lizards. Come home from Christmas to nothing but death. Fucking heartbroken. I had backup power. Boy up. He went at the platoon earlier. I'd just been ignoring him. What you need to tell him is you won't join theirs unless they join yours. It's like Twitch, bitch. Follow for follow. But I don't even know who them guys are or what they represent. What's the pop gotten to since you got on? At 59 when I joined. Why my stupid lights on my keyboard shut off. I don't know how to turn them back on. Well, that's what I have to do, but the game, I cannot get out of the game. Like, I'm running the game in borderless, right? And it still won't let me get out of that motherfucking game unless I pull up the Matilda key. It doesn't respond. It don't let me. Yeah, it fucking will. I have to do Control-Alt to get that other window, and then it just like gives me that, you know, the other thingy. I have no idea why Star Citizen takes over like complete control. Reinstalled it twice trying to figure this out, and the game plays and everything and like whatever, but like it's annoying. I don't know if it's because you run multiple monitors, don't you? Yeah, I've never found a good, I don't know what you call it, like monitor manager when you use multiple monitors. Yeah, well, that's getting a little better. I see it can start dividing up more things on my screen now. And make layouts. The only time I really want to try that is, I think all three set up in this in a panoramic view would be cool. Make you feel like you're in a cockpit, you know? There you go. Uh-oh. That one I remember a couple weeks ago they said they cooked it or whatever. Oh wow. Mm-hmm. Damn. Because it needed a motor? Well, I was gonna say blew a head gasket, so at least either a head or a remanned head or a resurfaced head. I'd love to snag up an old Honda from the fucking 90s. Yeah. Few little fucking tune mods, a nice exhaust, and a paint job, and some wheels, and they're sharp little cars. They were already sharp right from factory. You get the, you know, the actual good one. I'm planning on it. I don't think we're going. I can't go anywhere. Like I said, I'm already negative, man. Even if I wanted to. I just been so tired during the week. Yeah, I'll go get that shit together for him. Have fun.
Alpha.